days of live music in Bastrop featuring more than 40 shows at venues across the city.
How exciting. KVUE's Natalie Haddad is live in Bastrop this morning with a preview of the fun weekend ahead. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Yvonne and Rob. So Daybreak OG watchers may remember that Bastrop is the first place we had our road shows. And while we're not doing a road show today, there is a show worth making the road trip for, and that is the Bastrop Music Festival. It kicks off today and goes on for the next several days. And I've got some friendly faces with me here to talk about the music festival. Please let us know who you are and what you do for the Bastrop Music Festival.
Good morning. My name is Ashton LaFuente. I'm the Director of Marketing for Visit Bastrop. We promote tourism, and wonderful events like the Bastrop Music Festival.
So we were talking a little bit off air a bit ago, and you were talking about how this area is kind of always filled with music. What makes the next few days so different?
You know, I think we're celebrating that culture that we experience. You'll see a lot of locals around in town on a regular Friday night, but this time we're bringing in folks from out of town to share that unique brand of Texas hospitality with. So we're inviting in our friends to come share the magic with us.
I think hospitality really, Bastrop is such a good representation of that. You all are so friendly, and I'll switch places with you if that's okay. And what part are you playing in the Bastrop Music Festival?
Thanks, Natalie. Well, I'm with the city of Bastrop, so I get to help promote the festival, and I've been at all the years past, but this will be my first year. I actually get to play some guitar at the festival with my good friend Haley. We're playing at the Coppershot Moonshine Distillery, so check us out.
So we mentioned that very venue is right behind the camera over there, so that's where you're going to be here on the downtown strip. You get to be a part of putting on the festival and then get to be in the festival. What is that like for you?
Oh, it's really an honor. This thing has been going 4 or 5 years, something like that, and so to kind of help promote it, but then to actually be a part of it, really is kind of a cool feeling for me, yeah.
And please tell us your name and who you're going to be performing with so that people know exactly who to look for if they're watching Daybreak now.
Yes, well, I'm Colin, and I play guitar for my good friend Haley Tuck, and you got to check her out.
And what sort of genre would you say you and your friend Haley play?
Wow, so Haley's, she's on a plane back right now from Portugal. She plays this kind of vintage jazz sound that's really, really cool, but we got her over here and we're kind of getting a little twang to it and all that kind of thing.
Twang to it. Is that not just so Central Texas? I'm going to switch places with you. Now that we're on the topic of genres, I'm joined by some of our musicians that we're going to see at the Bastrop Music Festival. Please tell us who you are.
I'm Jonas Wilson.
Jonas Wilson, love the shades, especially for 6 o'clock in the morning. Musicians have to keep their aesthetic, right, you guys? Tell us what we can expect from you for the next several days.
I'm an electronic Americana musician, I guess is the best way I could describe myself. I'm playing at 602 Brewery on Saturday night, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Will you be playing your own music? Will you be playing any covers? Like what exactly are we expecting from you specifically?
It's 99% original music. There's maybe 1 or 2 covers that I sneak in there, but yeah, mostly original stuff.
Wonderful, and I'm going to switch spots with you if that's okay. Please introduce yourself and let us know what we can expect from you for the next few days.
My name is Phil Hurley. I'm a Bastrop musician, and I have a brand new record that came out last year, so I'm going to be featuring most of the songs from that new record.
Oh, congratulations. What is the name of that record, and what sort of music is on that record?
It's called the Firebird Sessions, and I recorded it right here in Bastrop, Texas, and it's roots rock. It kind of reminds me of like Neil Young meets Tom Petty.
I love Tom Petty. I didn't know this beforehand, so I'm kind of gushing now. What is one message you'd like to get out to viewers about Bastrop Music Festival and why it is worth making the drive over here?
Well, I think back, I had a dear friend who was one of the founders of South by Southwest in Austin, and his goal was to bring the audience of the rest of the nation to see Austin bands. And I think we're doing the same thing. We're throwing a big party with a bunch of great groups, but we're encouraging people to see some of the real homegrown talent here.
Homegrown talent. I think that is the perfect way to end these interviews. That's exactly what you're going to find here for the next several days of the Bastrop Music Festival. Again, that's happening downtown. A lot of the venues here that you see behind us on the strip is exactly where these performers are going to be. So please come check it out. Come support these local musicians and of course the musicians they're bringing in from out of town. It sounds to me from these friendly faces that are joining me today that it's going to be worth the drive, worth every bit of your time to be here. I'll send it back to you.
With all those people there, you start your own band right now.
Yes,
I know.
You know what? Tell them thank you for coming out.
I know. We've got all the different instruments and I'm sure we've got singers. Like we could start a band right now.
Do it.
Here at 6 in the morning for Daybreak.
I'm impressed. Bastrop's
The
bringing it.
Daybreakers.
We
Yeah.
appreciate them coming out so early. It was great to hear from everyone, even the guy who was out till like 2 or something
I
in the
know.
morning
I love the guy in
playing.
the sunglasses. He's like, we just got our local stuff. It was
Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome.